All right, so just a minute, everybody.
It's showing that it's recording, Chris.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
Yep, I'm just getting some notes in front of me because I have some facts for everybody that I kind of prepared tonight, and I want to make sure that I don't kind of ramble on because I realize everybody's time is precious. All right, well, welcome to this call tonight, everybody. We're so excited that you've joined us. If you couldn't tell, I was pretty darn excited today, but I know I wasn't the only one. I do have to say, after being in France with the doctors and the corporate team, along with Rochelle and Laura and Amanda, we were blown away in the business meetings because the overall tone is commitment to you, for you to grow your own legacy business. So I'm personally excited to kick off this call tonight. And I've personally never been more excited or even more committed to grow my own personal business. Now, that's a lot. And let me just tell you why. I have created a legacy business, being one of the top earners in the company. And really, over these last several years, my goal is to teach and train others to do the same. However, I walked away from that meeting inspired to recruit and to build more personal business partners. But what I'm even more committed to is to help each one of you grow your businesses big and create that own legacy business as well. Now, as I said, when we were in France, our company's goal is to help you grow your business as well. Our company's growth is really the envy of the category of beauty and health and wellness. As we all know, we're a billion-dollar brand. If anybody hasn't seen the article that Forbes.com just published on Rodan and Fields, and Diane Dietz, our president, being behind that incredible growth over the last 2 years, make sure that you read it. I think what impresses me about being a billion-dollar plus brand and their goal, they said this in France, is to be a $2 billion brand this year. We are the #1 North America skincare brand in North America, but yet we've just only begun. We're still the new kid on the block, relatively speaking, because besides launching Canada and going into Australia, we have the whole world in front of us. And that's what excites me, and that's what has re-energized me. While other billion-dollar brands, the other huge brands, grew in small percentages, like Johnson & Johnson grew at 2%, Procter & Gamble 2%, L'Oreal 5%, Estee Lauder 5%, Rodan and Fields took a whopping 42% growth over the other giant billion-dollar brands. Now, what we heard from our chairman, Amnon Rodan in France, is that, of course, this investment firm, the TPG, that came and aligned themselves with us. Just on a side note, they are one of the top 5 investment companies in the world. They were watching us, they saw our exponential growth, and they approached Amnon and our founders for this partnership. Now, why is this great news? Because at the rate we're going, they have the resources to help us grow these new markets. And we saw slides, and of course we signed non-disclosures, so we can't tell you beyond Asia where we're going next, but let's just say we're compassing the globe. And that's huge because the world skincare market is a $116 billion market. And the US skincare market only takes 16% of that. So imagine when we launch to our next countries in Asia, where the Asian skincare market takes more than 50% of that niche. Now, why am I sharing these statistics with you? Because it's my goal. I want to paint the picture for you that we've only just begun. Many of you listening to this call, perhaps you didn't get your business off to a strong start. Maybe you were like the tortoise and the hare, and maybe you were the tortoise. You had big dreams, but you kind of went slow. And perhaps you're even thinking, I've kind of missed the growth, right? We hear that we're in momentum, and perhaps it's passed me by. I'm going to encourage you and really tell you, don't have that limited mindset. We have literally just begun. With an increasing consumer demand for skincare, a demand in general to look younger, Rodan & Fields is at the center of emerging consumer behavior. We have the credibility and the authority of a dermatologist-inspired brand. We have stable and predictable revenue, not to mention residual income, right? We have these consumable products that are used daily because they deliver visible results. And we have this incredibly unique value proposition that we're direct to consumer business model with innovative products. We're a channel disruptor as we have major brand recognition, being #1 in sales, being #1 in anti-aging, and the fastest growing skincare brand in North America over the last 7 years. We leverage a digital platform because we know that the way most people understand today that retail traditionally as we know it is going by the wayside. We know that this business allows individuals to be their own boss, create their own schedule, and live the life that they choose, living the life that you choose. Now that's the very reason we've assembled this call tonight. Because why aren't you living the life that you desire, the life that you want to live, right? Why not you, and why not now with this incredible growth trend that we're experiencing? It's like riding a big wave and you want to be on top of it. So myself and your RFX Circle Achievers, Rochelle Godwin, Laura Giserta, and Amanda Clemente, along with your Lexus Achievers, Denise Thompson, Lisa Smith, and Shauna Whitsett. Together, we talked, and we all have the vision of what is really about to happen to this company. And we all want you to be on board to catch this new wave of growth that is about to happen, right? We're already in momentum here in the US and North America, but another new wave is coming, and we want you to ride it with us. So not only are we going to be launching this new global market across the world, which is huge in itself, but the company is intending to be an innovator of products. We already know that, but their commitment is to launch 2 new products every single year, because they have to be fresh and growing in this competitive space of skincare. And what does that mean for you? If you're riding that wave, more revenue, more income that relates to more time freedom to live the life that you want to choose. So our company is committed to massive growth, and it's committed to your success. Now, we heard exciting news in France of new incentives to help you grow your own legacy business. And you're going to soon hear this plan yourself. So if you have not read the Insider Scoop yet today, I want you to just grab a pen, and I want you to write this down. I want you to join Justin Kiesel, President of Global Programs and Field Relations, as well as some other Rodan & Fields top people, as they share some exciting news regarding our Spark program. Now, our Spark program is all about bringing people into the company and helping them duplicate 2 by 2. And of course, if anybody's been in the company a little longer than 2 years, you might even remember an old sheet that we used to have that showed the power of bringing 2 people in the company and helping them duplicate. And I'm not going to break that down for you. The only thing I'm going to say is that 2 by 2 over a 4-month period, if you perfectly duplicated that, people just entering in on the $695 kit, your monthly commission check would be $40,000 a month. I think they actually did away with that sheet because it was too unbelievable but actually the numbers don't lie. It's true. It's real. So you want to engage in Spark, and you want to hear the new additions that corporate added to Spark. And this is going to be a live Facebook event Monday, June 18th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. All right. So 11, 12, 1 Eastern. So to help you launch the business that you desire, we're so proud to help introduce the Summer Recruiting School series designed to help you grow and assemble your team. Now, while preferred customers are the lifeblood of your business, I will tell you they don't duplicate. Where partners do duplicate, and that creates the bigger wealth. And when I started my business, I'm not going to go into my personal story tonight, but I heard an audible God word, an audible command to assemble my team now. And that was my singular focus. Now today, I'm going to give you a strategy, a mandate of your own if you're looking for financial freedom or time freedom. I'm giving you the permission tonight to move past your fears, because so many of you are so comfortable talking about the products, but you get a little nervous about talking about the business. But I want you to fear no more, because over the next 6 weeks, we're going to teach you how to share the story, how to professionally bring people in this business and feel comfortable about it. And even though I've got so much to share, I'm so excited. I can't, take this space of this entire call tonight, because I have other people waiting to speak to you. And I want to turn this call over to Amanda Clemente so she can share what this call will look like, what we're helping you to achieve, and some of the fabulous and fun perks in being a part of this fun and fast recruiting school call. So before I pass this call over to Amanda, let me ask you this. Do you truly want to succeed in this business? I would imagine each and every one of you came on with your own reason why, and right now you are nodding your head to the affirmative. Do you want to grow your paycheck? Do you want to grow your team? Do you want to be a recruiting magnet? Now, if you answered yes to one or all of these questions, then do yourself a favor and join us on this exciting new training series. And without any further ado, I'm going to pass this over to my friend and partner in crime, Amanda Clemente. Amanda?
Hey, everyone. Okay, that was so incredible, Chris. Thank you so much for, wait, does it sound weird?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay, hold on. I might need to turn the volume down. That might have been me earlier.
I'm hearing that too, Amanda, that noise.
Oh, man. I don't.
See if Chris, mute yours, Chris, see if it helps.
Okay, I'm muting now.
Can you hear me? Oh, okay, that's good. It's not talking back to me, so it must have been like an echo noise there. Okay, yeah, so France was like a dream come true, everyone. And I'll just say, I have to say this because I was the prospect that said no for over a year, and Shauna Whitsitt never gave up on me. And so as I was there on that trip, I thought to myself, oh my gosh, thank you, Shauna, for never giving up on me, because if she would have given up on me, I likely would have never been on that trip. So as you're growing your business, think about things like that. The other big takeaway before I dive into what you can expect from us in this recruiting series and what we expect from you, before I dive into that, one thing that really inspired me on that trip, as I was surrounded by, hundreds, or there was 257 of us to be exact, one thing that I noticed that is a separating factor, and I want all of you on here to listen to this and listen to this closely, a separating factor from those on that trip versus a lot of others in this business, or should I say those that maybe are not achieving the success that they want to achieve in this business, is the attitude and mindset towards us servicing others, okay? Keep in mind, this business and those that you're recruiting has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with the individual's needs and what they have in their life and how can we service them. Because when you create and think about this as a vehicle to service others, everything about your approach and everything that you do changes, okay? And those that I spoke with and those that I spent time with, they all had that mindset. It was never about them or what they could receive. It was always about what they could do to help and service someone else. Okay, so keep that in mind. So what we are looking to do over the 6 weeks is, honestly, you guys, we're looking to give you our best, our 110% best for 6 solid weeks. I am going to put my heart and soul into this class and pull away from those even on my team that are not committed to this class. So if you want my attention and you want the attention of the other Alexis and RFX Circle Achievers, then you make the commitment to be a part of this next 6 weeks, because that is where the attention is going to go for the next 6 weeks, okay? You will have 6 live Zoom trainings every Monday for 6 weeks. We have the dates all sought out. You will have 6 weekly challenges that will be posted on Monday. Now, there will be possibly some surprise weekend challenges that will be out there, but you can guarantee every Monday you're going to have a very simplistic challenge that is going to press you to step out of your comfort zone and to do something that will grow your team, not your customer base. Okay, this is a recruiting school, a recruiting series, a recruiting class, whatever you want to call it, just put recruiting in there first, okay? Because that's what this is. It's all about team building. You'll have 6 live Thursday videos that will be brought to you by either a Lexis Erder or a top recruiter, which might be a Spark Achiever or a Level 5 leader. We haven't figured all the details out for that yet, but just know that those live videos will be brought to you by those that have followed the system and are building a team, okay? There will also be prizes and incentives along the way. We will launch our very first incentive actually on Friday. I'm going to post it a few days early. At first, we were only going to do on Monday, but the Monday challenge that has an incentive attached to it will be posted on Friday. So you want to opt in to this class no later than Friday. And what you will see is your very first challenge that has an incentive. It's something in it, not for you, but for your prospect, okay? So you wanna opt into this class and make the decision to be a part of this no later than Friday, so you can go ahead and get a jump start on your very first challenge that will be posted on Friday instead of Monday, if that makes sense, okay? I was chatting with the ladies earlier, and I thought to myself, why wait till Monday when everybody's going to be excited after this call? Let's give them their very first challenge over the weekend, because I know a lot of you, the vast majority of you, y'all work Monday through Friday, and sometimes you are able to spend a little bit extra time on the weekends on your business. Sometimes you're not, right? So we are going to post that on Friday on our designated page for the summer recruiting sprint, okay? And then, of course, there will be a Holy Grail incentive that will be released on that page. You won't know what it is later. But the big thing is what we expect from you guys is to show up, okay? To show up with no excuses and to do the things that we're asked to do for 6 weeks, okay? Is 6 challenges really that difficult? I mean, can you commit to completing 6 challenges over the course of 6 weeks? Can you do that? I mean, I can't see all the screens, but I want to see some heads nodding yes, okay? If you break it down simplistic like that, yes, it's 6 weeks, and 6 weeks might seem like a long time to some of you guys, but let's boil it down to you have 6 30-minute Zoom sessions, you have 6 challenges, and you have 6 videos to watch that might be anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes, okay? If you do this compounded over 6 weeks, you're going to grow your business. Okay. And that's what everybody that makes the commitment wants to do. Now, I see 120 participants on this Zoom right now. What I do not want to see is all of you adding everyone on your team page to this separated page. Okay. So if suddenly I see 500 people on our summer recruiting sprint, that's going to be a problem because there wasn't 500 people that were plugged into this to make the commitment. You follow what I'm saying? Okay. This needs to be something that you make the decision to do because you want to do it, not because your sponsor and not because you're a Lexus earner or not because someone else adds you to the group. Okay. You're going to need to request to be added to this page so that you can make the decision that you want to make the commitment. No one is to add anyone without their consent. Can I get another yes? Okay. Because again, I'm looking at the numbers. We got 120, okay? It should be a small, intimate group. I know there's gonna be a lot of people who didn't get to watch this that are gonna watch it later and they're gonna opt in, but that's not gonna be 350 more people, okay? Let's face it, that's not gonna be. Because what we want is we want people to be engaged. We want people to pay attention. We want people to be completing the challenges. And we want this to be a small, intimate group of people that are really serious about their business, okay? And because if that happens, then we're going to experience and see growth along the way. So we want you to opt in no later than Friday. Each of your Lexus earners can post the link to that group on their personal team pages so that it's easy for you to click the link, request to be added, or your nearest level 5, your nearest Lexus earner can add you to the group. I would prefer you clicking the link and requesting to be added because that is a decision that you're deciding to do. You're requesting to be added and not someone else is adding you, but I know it's not always feasible to do it that way. And we really just want you to be committed. We want you to come. We want you to show up. And we want you to give it your all for 6 weeks and just see what happens, because I promise you that all of the Lexus earners that we've locked arms with, we're here to help you. We want to see you grow. Y'all, this is really special for me because this is the first time that we have united together as a Lexus earning team that is outside of Sarah's leg. Chris has this fabulous daughter named Sarah Robbins, and she's incredible, right? But guess what? We need to be the fastest growing leg of Chris Fearless. We need to be the rock stars of Chris Fearless's Fearless Foundation. And we need to be the ones that are blowing and going and making it happen, okay? That's what this is about. And that's why I'm so ecstatic about the unity that has come together right now. I'm ecstatic about the Caribbean and us planning this retreat together to the point it brings tears to my eyes because I've had this vision for a really long time, and I'm so happy that we've come together and we're doing it together. With that being said, we are looking at some other islands in the Caribbean because we actually looked at flights and we started thinking, okay, this might be a little bit much if husbands are planning to attend. And so the destination we're still kind of rocky about because we want it to be affordable as far as flights go for you. So we are looking at other areas in the Caribbean, but hey, the Caribbean's the Caribbean, right? So set your sights on level 5. It's only 8 people that hit 600, okay? And getting there and being there with all of us in the Caribbean at a destination retreat, and use this class in the next 6 weeks to propel you there, okay? You can do it if you make the decision to do it, and we all want you there with us. So thank you so much for saying yes. Thank you for plugging in and looking and learning more about what we're going to offer and what we're expecting from all of you. And Chris, I'll turn it back over to you in case I missed anything.
All right. Wow. You had me tearing up. You can't see, but I have my glasses on. You know what? That is amazing, Amanda, about the unity and really wanting to shine and to not just, be number one for selfish purposes, but really to shine and to let the company see who we are and who you are. And I'm so excited about this vision of all of us joining together. It's a reality. And so with that, you guys, we have some great incentives, as Amanda said, some great, we talked about some fabulous and fun prizes besides the Caribbean. And we all want you to be a part of it. We don't want anyone to be left behind. And the last thing I would just say, if you commit and say yes, we will share a link to the separate Facebook page where you're welcome to join us. But again, please do not add anyone. And again, it goes back to that question, you know, what do you want? I mean, because this is what I saw when I first started this business. I had that vision back then, day one, and I made a decision that I would not be denied. It is your turn. It is your time. The time is now. Don't overthink it. You're not going to have a forever run. It's a short summer sprint, and watch your business grow if you say yes. So my love to each and every one of you, and to all my fabulous partners that are co-hosting this with me. And I certainly hope that you guys say yes. All right, you guys, have a great night. Love you all.